We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And it's time to close an exciting week of football here on Monday night. Now bottling up as he gets the return to the 30.
Ready?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Right to the air, Burrow. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's get set.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Burrow from the gun. Taking a deep shot here. This one will be intercepted. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he pushes this up to midfield before going out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go. That will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. He crosses the 35. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
He's across the 20, still going. Takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock, and how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle, it can mean a touchdown.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Running back sent in motion left. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Burrow. Completes this one to Chase. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Here we go.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Finds his man, Chase. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches.
11. 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12. Dot.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Thomas.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
12, 12, 12. Dot.
Oh, they faked the spike. They're going to throw. And they aren't fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Sending a receiver left.
Dot.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He's on the move. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, Jackson. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Jackson now on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be Bengals football.
On 1, ready?
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Here we go.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On 1, ready?
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. This one taken in by Chase. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
11. Gun. Shot.
Now Burrow. Has him running the comeback. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
That's the end of our 1st quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
11 mighty.
They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10.
11 MT.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Burrow setting to throw. He's going to push one deep down the... This is caught inside the 15. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he drives this forward to the 6. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Burrow. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Right shot. Stop.
Draw play. This is McCaffrey. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They get 4 yards. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll go. It's McCaffrey. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Juke the defender. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Lamar now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Jermaine Pratt picks it. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a 1st down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. Has it in close. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earned some momentum.
Gun. Stop. Stop.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home to that side.
This is Henry on 2nd. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. They pick up a single yard, still well behind the sticks for this 3rd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So 2nd down coming up. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third and long, here's Burrow. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nate Wiggins has got it. And forget the interception, he makes this a pick-6 touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
After the pick, here's Burrow again. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
On 2.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. To throw again, it's Burrow. He finds him beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best. And you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing.
Gun.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. First down, Burrow to throw. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So it'll be second down.
Here we go. Stop.
He'll throw it. Throwing for the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. He gives to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He's got Andrews. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 42. Lays out. What a catch. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
They toss right side to Henry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? But it chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Tucker's kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Has room down the left sideline. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he puts some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
From the 32. He's going to loft one deep. He's got it inside the 25. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 9-point advantage. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll motion him out of the backfield. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Completes this one to Chase. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Let's get set.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Burrow setting up the play action. Got his target, it's Higgins. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Here we go, here we go.
They kick the running back in motion. Burrow out of the shotgun. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Play action now. Burrow. On target to his man Higgins. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Motion man sent left. First down from the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He keeps it himself. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bengals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Joe Burrow with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. McPherson at the point after. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. This, our last play of the quarter. First down, here's Lamar. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. Only one quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing again is Lamar. Taken in by Likely. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. New set of downs for him at the 38. They give right side to Henry. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
13. Ready?
Lamar off the play fake. They did it! He made the interception! Geno Stone picks it off. And the Bengals have some new life in the fourth.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
They've got first down from the 31.
Let's get set. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. Completed over the middle. Continuing to move past the 45. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Stop.
On first down, here's Burrow. Buying some time right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Well, that throw just got away from the quarterback a little bit. I'll tell you this. I do love the escapability. I mean, it is such a key in today's game of football, really at any level. Some tough circumstances. Complete that one down the field.
Here we go.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow finds his man Chase. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Catch made by all. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Gun. Stop. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Here we go. Stop.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Headed out right. Brought in by Chase near the sideline. And he's out of bounds just inside the red zone. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Here we go.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's get set. Stop.
They stick with McCaffrey. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Back.
Looking to throw. He rolls to his right. Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play. No one expected to force a fumble. His effort directly kept points off the scoreboard, and it's that type of effort that coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
Real quick, ready?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, what?
Trying down the middle with Henry. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
DC, ready?
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. A tight end in motion now. Throwing from near his own goal line. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety. Some early down aggressiveness in the shadow of their own end zone, Brock. And unfortunately, it costs them. They're going to have to punt it away following the safety.
Yeah, usually why you see coordinators call runs. Try to give yourself a little bit more room. So if you want to take a risk on 3rd down and it backfires, it doesn't backfire in 2 points, but let's give some credit to that defense. That's a big play, a momentum turner in the game.
And he'll get it up to the 44.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Throwing now following the turnover. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's brought down for a loss. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals down by only 1. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Gun. Dot.
Looking to throw it. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Dot.
Back to throw. Completes this one to Chase. Escapes a defender. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He's on the move. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
I'm fine, ready?
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
3rd and goal, McCaffrey. And the struggles continue for him tonight. He's only able to get back to the line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Geno Stone picks it off. And the Bengals make the play that should win them this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort. You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Here we go.
This won't run out the clock just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one. It's victory formation the rest of the way for the Bengals, who take a knee.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
Gun.
After one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.